So today we're going to be looking through all of the NBA Most Valuable Player votes, and we're going to be listing the craziest things. We're going to be listing all of the craziest things right here. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 36,300 or 400 by tip-off of today's games. We're not going to hit it, but you never know. You never know. We might get 70 subscribers in the next 2.5 hours. But today we're just going to be going over some of the just mental things. There were some legitimately mental things that we have seen. First of all is the obvious one. A'ja Wilson being unanimous. Nobody wanted to be the one person. A'ja, if she wasn't unanimous, A'ja Wilson would have gone nuts. She would have gone absolutely nuts. Becky Hammon would have gone nuts. It would have been a whole media thing. You would have been the guy that didn't vote for LeBron in 2013. No one didn't want to vote A'ja MVP, and that's fine. She put up statistically. Sometimes you got to just reward statistical dominance. I hope she doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year. I really don't, because it's like giving Hassan Whiteside Defensive Player of the Year back in the day. Either way, though, congratulations to Angel Reese. I'm not too upset about, or not Angel Reese, geez, A'ja Wilson. I'm not too upset about that one. Nafisa Collier getting 1 3rd place. I'm shocked somebody didn't have. I'm shocked that the 1 2nd place vote went to Stewie instead of Caitlin Clark. That's an odd one. Stewie with basically all the 3rd place votes. Again, I would have had Clark 3, but 3 4, same difference. But now we're at the first thing, guys. 61, 62, 63. 4 people did not vote Breanna Stewart in their top 5. 4 people did not vote Breanna Stewart in their top 5. I'm sorry. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Again, this is where I'm saying these voters need to be made public. This reminds me of, if you guys haven't seen the 2021 MVP voting, for the 2021 season. So if you guys don't know this one, we want to look at this for first place votes. So first place, 91 went to Jokic, 1 went to Embiid, 5 went to Steph, 1 went to Giannis, 2 went to Chris Paul, 1 went to Derrick Rose. For some reason, Derrick Rose in the year of 32-year-old, Derrick Rose, who didn't even, was he traded that year? Let's see what Derrick Rose averaged, and he got an MVP vote. In the 2021 season, Derrick Rose started off the season playing for... I don't even remember him playing... Oh, yeah, I do remember him playing for Detroit. I don't know why I said I don't remember. I do remember him playing for Detroit. He played 15 games for Detroit, then got traded to the New York Knicks, started 3 games last season, and averaged 14.2 points per game. And as you guys can see right here, he was 9th in MVP voting. And he was 3rd in 6th Man of the Year. He didn't even win 6th Man of the Year, and someone voted him for MVP. But that's why it's these voters need to be named and shamed. For Caitlin Clark, 13 people did not vote Caitlin Clark. The 13 people that did not have Caitlin Clark in their top 5 need to be named and shamed. The 4 people that didn't have Stewie in their top 5 need to be named and shamed. The 2 people that voted Alyssa Thomas 2nd need to be named and shamed. Or the 3rd need to be named and shamed. Because you have voted Alyssa Thomas ahead of one of Stewie or Fee Collier. The only argument for Alyssa Thomas is if you want to put team record in, and both of their teams finished better than Alyssa Thomas's teams. And they're both statistically better, they both played better, and they both aren't a detriment to their team's offense. Sabrina Ionescu, yeah, would say way she had the second half of the season, I'm cool with her finishing 6th in MVP voting. Nneka Nwumeke 7th, I would have had her top 5, but it is what it is. It's not that big a deal. Kat Copper, cool. A few 4th place. I still think a couple of 4th place votes for Kat Copper are kind of crazy. But it is what it is. 2 4th place for Arike. I think one of the guys, in fairness, is it's a Dallas rider. So he's came out and said Arike is. He admitted he voted Arike, so that's not a name of shame thing. He publicly said it with his chest. John Quell getting a 4th place vote. Yeah, a lot of people do argue John Quell was the best, was one of the best and most important players for that New York Liberty team. So don't hate it. Don't hate her getting 4th and 5th place votes. Kelsey Mitchell getting a 3rd place vote is crazy. That is just crazy. Future Mick here. I completely misread a tweet just here mid-video. I'm going to put Future Mick in just to make sure you guys know that there's not some just weird cut. I saw somebody talking about how the 4th place vote, how they dragged the 4th place vote in the media, and it was used to spur on Aja Wilson. I misread it and I thought they said that they were the 4th place voter. Obviously they weren't. So let's get back to the normal video. And if I do reference that later on in the video, I know I've cut the part out. I don't think I reference it. I do apologize, and it is false. See you guys. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell getting 3rd is mad. Like, that is absolutely mad. You voted Kelsey Mitchell as, like, whatever. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her getting a 3rd place MVP vote. I actually don't mind Kelsey Mitchell as 5th for MVP. I'm happy for her getting a 3rd place vote. Didn't affect anything, but that's wild. Angel Reese getting a 4th place vote. I'm happy for a good rookie season, but man, who voted Angel Reese 4th for MVP? Angel Reese 4th. Her team won 13 games, and she wasn't even the best player on her team. You could argue that at times in the year she wasn't even the 2nd best player on her team. And all I'm saying is like, please tell me Natalie Esquire does not have an MVP vote. Someone just said we'll sneak through the back door. If Angel Reese lands on someone's MVP vote, I'm 90% sure rookie year is not going to be unanimous. Just be prepared. Natalie Esquire laughing. But one thing I will say is as much as Natalie Esquire is a Caitlin Clark hater, when it comes to basketball, she does talk basketball. Like, if you were just listening to her talk about basketball, you would, like, she actually just talks basketball. So I got no real issues with her. Like, you can like who you want, you can hate who you want, as long as when your job is to report basketball, you report basketball. But I do not think she is the person that voted Angel. Even if she is a voter, she's not the person who voted Angel Reese 4th. No one is delusional enough. Like, we need to find out who this 4th place Angel Reese voter is. That is the most shocking thing. Like, rookie of the year is not going to be unanimous. But someone voted put Angel Reese on their MVP ballot. 2 people put Derek Hamby on their MVP ballot. I'm sorry, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? We just put the Erica Hamby on an MVP ballot. Her team won 7 games. They won 7 games. And she averaged like 17 and 9. Cool. But like, she cooled off so much in the season. She is a myth. They would have won, 6 games if the Lynx didn't just let them win the last game. She is a myth. I've watched so much of the Sparks play. She is a freaking myth. Like, Dearica Hamby's good. Don't get me wrong. But like, I watched the All-Star. I watched the Olympics. I know they're not the same things. Heck, she struggled in 3-on-3 in the Olympics. Like, Dearica Hamby is a myth. She is a very good player. She is a good starter. She is not a top 5 MVP voter. Who voted Dawana Bonner as in their list? And how did Kayla McBride only get 1 5th place? Come on now. How did Kayla McBride get less MVP points than Dearica Hamby and Angel Reese and Kelsey Mitchell? Kelsey Mitchell maybe. And Enrique maybe. But like, still, that is wild. That is absolutely wild. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.